Back here from Summertown High School in Summertown, Tennessee, getting ready for the boys' competition tonight. Got the Mustangs matched up against the Eagles. Josh, you know anything about the Eagles this year?
No, I haven't got to watch them play. I know they got a record right now of 11-7. I noticed Lawrenceburg. They played Lawrenceburg pretty tough. I think the first game, the second game, I think was a little bit bigger margin of defeat. But you know, you come up here to Summertown, you know you're always going to get a good team. Typically pretty fundamentally sound. You know, going to pressure the basketball, going to take pretty good shots. So starting lineups are calling out right now for the Mustangs. Going to be number 10, Ben Farrington. Number 20, Miles Burks. Number 33, Brandon Gillespie. Number 34, Logan Nunley. And the lone senior, number 40, Andrew Shelton. Starting 5 for the Eagles. It's going to be number 0, Tanner McGill. Number 2, Nate Morrison. It's going to be number 10, Camden Perry. Number 22, Timmy Beard. And number 32, Luke Scott. It's going to be the starting 5 for the Summertown Eagles.
Tell you what, Josh, let's take a quick 30-second break right here. We'll be back for the opening tip in just a moment.
We knew we were going to have a pretty good football team. And then, of course, we went to Lawrenceburg. Loretta had never beaten Lawrenceburg, and when Donnie ran that touchdown, all of a sudden she said things started flying up in the air and all this kind of stuff, and my wife just prayed that somebody wasn't holding the baby. They'd probably thrown the baby up in the air too.
All right, back here from Summertown High School, getting ready for the opening tip. One thing to remember, Josh, and I know both teams have probably changed, you know, a little bit, is the Mustangs put the Eagles out last year in the region tournament, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right. Summertown's going to have the ball, going to pull up by McGill. McGill going to throw it over to Perry. Back over to McGill. Now over to Morrison. Morrison back to McGill, back over to Perry. Perry down in the corner to Beard. Beard cross court to Morrison. Now to McGill. Back over to Morrison. A little keep away right here between Perry and McGill right here. They're going to throw it all the way over. Knocked away off of Perry. It's going to be Mustang's ball. Mustangs in their all gray with the white numerals trimmed in black. Summertown going to be in all white with blue numerals and blue lettering. Stolen right there by Summertown by Morrison. His shot going to hand off right there to McGill. Shot's going to be taken by Perry. It's up and good. 2-0 lead by Summertown. Mustangs look inbound. They're going to get to Burks. Burks going to bring it across the timeline now as the Mustangs try to set up the offense. Burks going to pull up his dribble right there. Throws it over to Gillespie. Gillespie now on the dribble, guarded closely by Morrison. Gets it down into Andrew Shelton. Andrew back up top to Farrington. Swings over to Burks. Burks wants 3. Banks it in. It's good.
The bank is open in Summertown.
3-2 lead Mustangs. 1 minute into the first quarter. McGill now has it for the Eagles. He's going to take a 3. It's up. Back of the iron, no good. Pulled down right there by Shelton. Andrew's going to hand it off to Burks. He's going to bring it across the timeline now. Looks for Gillespie, guarded closely right there. He's going to key on the dribble. Burks now into Nunley, double team right there. Looks for the open man, throws it over to Gillespie, cross court. He's still on the wing right there, still has the dribble. Picks it up, throws it up top to Burks. Burks now on the dribble. He's going to drive the right side of the lane, hand it off to Gillespie. Gillespie brings it up to the foul line, throws it up to Farrington. Farrington fires up a 3. It's soft roll, no good, pulled down by the Eagles. That's going to be number 32. It's Luke Scott. Luke quickly up the floor. He's going to pull up right there at the foul line, hand it off to Morrison. Morrison's going to pull it out as the Mustangs set up in a 2-3 zone. Morrison going to hand it off to McGill. McGill now back to Morrison. Morrison up top to McGill again. Back over to Morrison. Back up to McGill. Now swings it over to Perry. Perry back up top to McGill. Swings it over to Morrison. Mustangs, nice 2-3. Moving real well with the passes. Dumps it down into Beard. Beard throws it over to Perry. Perry up top to McGill. Swings it over now to Scott. Scott for 3. Short, pulled down by Farrington. He's going to pull up and dribble right there and find Burks.
Burks has it in the front court now. Dribbles. Now he's going to drive inside. Going to take it all the way. Shot up and good off the backboard for Miles Burks. Makes it 5-2 Mustangs on top with 5.5 left in the first period.
McGill brings it up for the Eagles. He's going to throw it over to Perry on the wing. Back up top to McGill. Now over to Morrison. Morrison almost travels. Throws it over to McGill. McGill now over to Perry. Dumps it down into Scott. Scott at the foul line. He drives in. 6-foot shot up. No good. Pulled down right there by Shelton. Nice rebound by Andrew. He's going to kick it over to Burks. Burks across the timeline. Throws it over to Gillespie in the corner. Looks down inside for Nunley. Thinks twice. Now throws it up to Farrington. Now Nunley gets it on the block. Logan hands it over to Shelton at the foul line. 15-footer up. Rattles off. Pulled down by McGill.
McGill wants to run. He's in the front court. Now falls down but maintains his dribble. Ball goes out front. Now across the court to Perry. Shot up no good. Rebound Scott. Luke Scott gets it back out to Morrison. Morrison dish over on the left side of McGill. McGill takes it all the way in. Shot up ain't good.
Mustangs still lead 5-4 now. Inbound pass comes to Nunley. Nunley's going to hand it back to Gillespie. Gillespie's going to bring it across the timeline. 4:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Going to throw it over now to Farrington on the wing, who quickly gets it back to Gillespie. Now over to Burks on the wing. Brow's going to bring it up top. Throws it over to Ben. Ben now going to drive into the foul line. Pump fake up. Throws it to Shelton on the baseline. Andrew now back up top to Burks. Swings over to Farrington. Over down to Gillespie in the corner. Small court right there as Brandon steps on the sideline. Going to be turned over back over to the Eagles as they sub in two. It's going to be number 25, Tyler Clark, and number 12. That's going to be Justin Atkinson. Clark's going to inbound it. It's going to come into Scott. Scott's going to give it back to Clark, who hands it back now to Scott. Scott's going to bring it across the timeline. Mustangs now in a little 1-2-2 zone. Going to throw it over to Clark. Now Clark over to Morrison. Morrison swings it all the way in the corner right there to Scott. Now back up top to Clark. Clark now has it on the dribble. Wants to give it to Morrison. Now does all the way at the half-court line. Morrison has it now. Brings it across up to the top of the key. Going to swing it over to Clark. Clark looks inside. Nobody open. Brings it back to Morrison. Morrison now swings it over to Scott. Scott's going to pull it up top now. Mustangs doing a good job moving with a pass. Summertown really has to go slow with their offense. Morrison now has it up top. Swings it all the way over to Scott. Scott in the corner. Quickly back up top to Scott now. Scott's going to drive down. Hands it off to 12. That's going to be Atkinson. His shot up. It's good. Atkinson's first points of the game. Burks brings across the timeline now. Mustangs trail by 1. Quickly into Nunley. Nunley has it on the block, and he's going to get fouled by Atkinson. That's going to be his first, team first. Mustangs will have it on the baseline. 2:58 remaining in the first as Adam Fleming checks in his first action of the game. Got to check in for Logan Nunley. Mustangs have it here on the baseline. Farrington looks to inbounds. Now throws it to Burks. Burks up to Mahan. Mahan's going to drive in. Dumps it off to Shelton on the baseline. Andrew picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass to Ben. Ben Farrington drives in. Little 6-foot shot up. No good. Pulled down by Fleming. His shot up. Also no good. Rebound by Shelton. Shelton goes up short. Pulled down that time by Atkinson. Mustangs had 3 good looks right at it. Just couldn't get it to fall. Clark now has it for the Eagles. Throws over to Atkinson. Atkins up to Scott. Scott for a long 3. It's up. It's good. 3-point basket by Luke Scott. Extends the lead now 9-5. Inbound to Burks. Burks jogs it up. Quick pass up to Mahan. Mahan now picks his dribble. He wants a 3. It's up. It's good. Lane Mahan with a 3-point answer right there. Cuts the lead 9-8. 2:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Scott's going to walk it up. Mustangs still in the 2-3 zone. Mahan and Farrington up top. Scott still on the dribble. Looking for a pass now. Going to throw it over to Atkinson. Atkinson over to Morrison. Quickly down into Beard. Beard's going to lose it out of bounds.
Yeah.
So we're going to have subs in. Nunley. And let's see who else we got. Nunley and Rhodes in for the Mustangs. And we still got too many on the floor here. Now it's Farrington. He's going to come off. So we have Burks. We have Rhodes, Mahan, Nunley, and Fleming on the floor for the Mustangs. Miles brings it across the timeline. Pulls it up, gets it right there. They're going to get a legal screen on Nunley right there on Logan. It's going to be Logan's first, team first. Turnover against the Mustangs. Eagles ball, under 2 minutes here in the first. McGill now back in. He's going to bring across the timeline for the Eagles. He's going to swing it over here to Clark. Clark now has it on the wing. He's going to fire up a three. It's going to be off to the right. Rebound by Fleming. Fleming now. He's going to hand it off to Miles. 1:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Mustangs trail by 1.
Here's Burks in the front court. Now dribbles right side. Going to go all the way in. Shot up off the glass. Good for Miles Burks. He's getting that little runner into the lane, and he's putting it in.
McGill quickly up for Summertown now. Picks up his dribble, looks for somebody, going to throw it down into Beer right there. Shot up, no good. I think we're going to get a pushing foul on Logan. Logan couldn't quite get in, get good position right there, and he's going to commit the foul. That's going to be his second, team second on Nunley.
Going to have Luke Childress entering the game for the Mustangs. He'll give Logan Nunley a breather.
McGill looks to inbounds now. Minute 9 here in the first. McGill still looking, nobody open. Long inbound pass is going to be picked up by Scott here in the backcourt. Scott now brings across the timeline. He's going to hand it off to McGill. McGill now swings it over to 10 right there. Can't say who that is. That's Perry. Perry now back to McGill. Back out to Perry. Perry wants a three. It's up. It's good. 3-point basket by Camden Perry. Extends the lead now to 2. Mustangs quickly up as Burks throws it to Mahan. Mahan drives in. Little layup. It's up. Ties it right there. Nice drive by Lane.
Great drive. Tied up at 12.
Eagles now quickly up. Throws over to Perry. Perry back up top to McGill. McGill thought about a three. He drives into the foul line. 8-foot shot. Pump fake up. Who are going to get a foul? We got a travel right there. McGill got him up in the air. No contact was made, and he got stuck with the ball and nowhere to go. Of course, you had big 6'8" Adam Fleming right there, and I don't think he ever left his feet, but he knew he wasn't getting it very far.
Hunter Wallace going to enter the game for the Eagles.
Mustangs look to inbound against the pressure right there. We're going to have a timeout by the Mustangs with 30.8 seconds remaining. Mustangs looks to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. Be back in 30 seconds.
Your number one Mustang fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
Back here at Summertown High School, knotted up at 12 with 30.8 left in the first period. Mustangs get the ball in to Burks. Burks playing a little point guard tonight. Crosses half court. Now passes to Mahan. Mahan thought about shooting, but he's way out there. Now pulls it back, gets it to Burks. Now back over to Mahan. Now to Rhodes. Now back out. Mustangs is trying to take the last shot right here. Rhodes has it in the corner. Now pass to Mahan. Mahan for three. No good, but he draws the foul.
Fouls go against number 30. It's going to be Hunter Wallace. That's going to send Lane to the line for three. It's going to be the team foul number 2 against the Eagles. 4.1 remaining here in the first. See if my Lane can make them pay right here. So he goes line for three. First shot up, a little short.
Ashley.
Still 12-12. Mahan still 2 shots remaining. His second free throw up. Money. Gives the Mustangs a 1-point lead. Quick little sub in. We're going to have Gillespie in for Burks. Lane now has it. Few dribbles. Third free throw up. Also good. 2-point lead now for the Mustangs. Mustangs look to pressure. Scott gets the ball now. Travels. Yes, palm the ball right there.
Good call.
Good call right there. 0.9 remaining. Mustangs lead by 2. They're going to inbound side backcourt right here. It's going to be Gillespie. We get a shot off. It's going to have to be quick. Let's see what we got. Gillespie quickly into Fleming. Almost homemade that. And ball's going to be tipped around. That's going to be into 1 with your Mustangs leading 14-12 here in Summertown, Tennessee. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Teresa Duncan, Lawrence County Register of Deeds, is proud to support today's student athletes.
Trust Neal Funeral Home in your time of need. Locally owned, family operated. 762-9447.
Diverse fabrication, from customer-driven ideas to finished product. Call 853-5300. Think diverse.
For auto repair, Randy's Body Shop, 853-4320. We specialize in hard-to-please people.
For your home, shop Green's Furniture Store Incorporated in Loretto. New furniture, appliances, and electronics are waiting. Shop brands such as Maytag, La-Z-Boy, Amana, GE, Toshiba, Ashley, and more. Open 8:30 to 5 Monday through Saturday, closed on Thursday. Toll free 877-853-6140 or locally 853-6140. Green's Furniture Store, offering quality and service since 1944.
All right, back here at Summertown High School, Mustangs have the ball to kick off the second quarter. Rhodes has it now, passes to Gillespie on the left side, trying to get it down low to Fleming, but it's stolen away. Here come the Eagles. Shot up on the other end, no good, but he's going to draw the foul. That's
Foul's going to go against Lane Mahan. It's going to be his first, team third. It's going to send Atkinson to the line to shoot two. Just 17 seconds in. Atkinson's first free throw up, rattles in and good. Cuts the lead now to 1. Atkinson with it. One dribble. Shot up. Misses.
rebound
Summertown's going to get the ball. Morrison, he's going to kick it out to McGill. McGill now on the dribble. He's going to get to the foul line. Drives in, kicks it over to Scott. Scott's got about a three. He drives in now. Dumps it into Bird. Knocked away right there by Fleming. Summertown will maintain possession as Andrew Shelton checks back in. He's going to give Adam a little breather right there. Mustangs lead 14-13 as McGill looks to inbounds for the Eagles. He's got to throw it up here to Morrison at the top now, guarded by Gillespie. Morrison going to bring it out all the way up top. Still on the dribble. Mustangs still in the zone. Going to swing it over to McGill now. McGill cross-court pass stolen away right there by Childress. Childress going to drive all the way in, and they're going to call a blocking foul, and the basket's going to count. Nice strong move right there by Childress. Drove it all the way in the left hand, went up, made the basket, drew the foul against number 2, Morrison. That's going to be his first, team third. It's going to send Childress to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Officials are conferring. He does get one shot since the basket went in.
Childress now with it. No dribble. Shot up. Good. Nice three-point play right there by Childress. Going to extend the lead to 4.
Here comes McGill in the front court for the Eagles. Now passes left side. Back to McGill up top. Now over to Morrison. Morrison looks. Now passes back up top to McGill. McGill says, let's set up the offense. He dribbles up top. Passes it right side to Scott. Luke looks, now passes it in the middle in the lane to Beard, now back out. Scott going to drive in, passes out to McGill. McGill going to take a three, no good. Rebound, Summertown, Timmy Beard, and he goes back up, gets the bucket and draws the foul.
Nice rebound right there, nice strong rebound by Beard. Basket's going to count. Foul's going to go against number 40, Andrew Shelton. That's going to be Andrew's first. It's going to be team foul number 4. Going to send Beard to the line for the old-fashioned three. Miles Burks checks back in for the Mustangs. Tiff Beard cuts the lead now to 1. Left-hand free throw shot up short. Rebound this time by Shelton.
Shelton looks. He gets it to Burks. Burks dribbles now past half court. He looks. Finds Mahan. Lane going to take a three. Good. 2015 Mustangs on top with 6.5 minutes left in the half. On the other side, we're going to have an offensive foul called on Luke Scott. Great job there. I think that was Mahan that took the charge.
Yeah, Mahan drew the charge. He got in there and got good position, and Scott kind of got out of control, leaned in, pushed off right there, and we got offensive foul. So Mustangs have it up 5. Burks going to kick it over to Mahan. Now back up top to Burks. Swings it back to Mahan for 3. He wants it again. Off the right side, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. Eagles ball. 6:15 remaining here in the first half. Mustangs lead 20-15. McGill going to inbound to 32 Scott. Scott going to throw it back over to McGill now as the Mustangs kind of extend the zone a little bit more. Cutting off those passes right there. We got a bottle
thrown on the floor. Officials call timeout. And
that's one thing here at the floor. If anything goes on the floor, it's on the playing surface. So Farrington going to check in, going to give Lane Mahan a break. Good minutes right there by Lane. So Summertown now with the ball. McGill has it all the way up top. Going to swing it over to Morrison. Morrison now back to McGill. McGill all the way now over to Perry. Perry long two, up no good. Pulled down by Andrew. Nice rebound by Shelton. He's going to hand off to Farrington. Farrington up the left side. Throws over to Burks. Burks picks up his dribble now. Going to throw it over to Gillespie. Gillespie has it. On the dribble now. Hands off to Burks. Top of the key up there near midcourt. Mustangs drive it down. Going to go over to Farrington. Farrington now all the way to Gillespie. Gillespie thought about it. Now going to drive in. 8-foot shot pulls up. They're going to get him for a travel.
Now, not sure what he wanted to do right there. And
got in
took
there,
a step.
Got in there and thought about shooting it, but then he looked for an open man. Shuffled his feet. So now Eagles with the ball. It's going to be McGill. McGill now across the timeline as the Mustangs in a 3-2. Going to swing it over to Morrison. Morrison back to McGill. Dumps down into Scott right there. Scott back up top to McGill. McGill has it now. Starts the dribble. Still on the dribble. Zone defense right there. Going to throw it over to Morrison. Morrison, long three.
In and out.
In and out. Rebound by Farrington. Farrington's going to push. Up the right side now, pulls it over. Gillespie. Gillespie over to Burks. Burks wants three. Burks misses. Pulled down by Shelton. Andrew back up.
Foul,
no call.
not called.
Pulled down by Scott. Ref's getting letting it go a little physical right there. So see how it plays out the rest of the first half. Scott over to McGill on the wing. Cross court pass all over to Perry. Perry double teamed by Shelton and Gillespie. Morrison now throws it to nobody. All the way across the baseline. It's going to be a turnover as Fleming checks back in for Childress. Childress had some good minutes right there. 4:34 remaining. Mustangs lead 20-15. Farrington going to inbound to Burks. Burks going to walk it up.
Trying to add to this 5-point lead right here. Pass goes down low to Fleming. Fleming puts it up and in.
Good pass by Miles. Good finish by Adam right there.
Great job.
Caught Summertown in the zone. McGill now has it. Top of the key. He wants to drive in. Kick it over to Scott. Scott back to McGill. Over to Perry. Perry quickly down low. We're going to get Fleming. Got a little hand in the back right there as he guarded Beard in the post. That's going to be Adams' first foul. Team foul number 5. Eagles have it on the baseline as Mahan checks back in for the Mustangs. Give Gillespie a break. We're going to have a timeout, 30-second timeout by the Mustangs. We're going to take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
General Sessions Judge Patricia McGuire, honored to serve Lawrence County in General Sessions, Juvenile, and Probate Courts.
Trust your smile to Dr. Kurt Abercrombie at Green Hill Family Dentistry. Call 853-5908.
Auto Credit of Lawrence County is your premier pre-owned car dealer. North Locust Avenue, Lawrenceburg.
C. Brown Equipment in Loretta, your local Kubota dealer and service center. 853-6927.
All right, back here from Summertown, 22-15. Mustangs ahead in this one. 4:10 left in the half. Eagles have the ball on their own baseline. Clark, they get it in.
Clark getting to Scott. Scott's three's up and good. That's a nice open three right there. It's one of the few open looks Summertown's had as Mustangs played a great 3-2 zone. Mahan now has it up top to Burks. Burks over to Farrington. Farrington drives baseline, kicks it back up to Burks. Burks thought about a three. Throws it over to Farrington. He takes a three. It's long. Rebound by Fleming. Fleming shot back up, and it's good. Nice rebound by Adam. Good putback right there. He got 4 points in a row. Scott now, long pass up to Clark. Clark picked up quickly by Farrington. Now kicks it back up to Scott as the Mustangs lead by 6. 3:33 remaining in the first half. Scott directing traffic up front. Going to throw it over to Clark. Mustangs kind of sandbag now into a 2-3. Throws over to Scott. Scott into Beard. Beard now going to throw it in the corner over to Atkinson. About a 16-foot shot up. No good. Pulled down this time by Mahan. Mahan's going to push it up the left side. Now he's going to pull it back out. Cross-court pass over to Farrington.
Good
Farrington
look.
thought about a three. Going to swing over to Burks. Now over to Mahan. Mahan for three. Up off the right side. Rebound by Fleming, and he goes right back up, and he's going to draw the foul. Foul looks to be against number 22. Nope, they're going to call number 10 on the foul right there.
I tell you what, Josh, Adam did a great job right there keeping the ball up high. You always hear all the coaches say when you pull that ball down, don't bring it down so the defense could swat it away. Keep it up high. And Adam did a great job there of keeping that ball up high.
Adam's first free throw was no good. Second one rolls around the rim. That's also no good. Farrington's going to knock it out of bounds. Summertown's going to have possession as McGill checks back in. McGill is going to replace nobody yet, and looks like Atkinson. He's going to come out. 3:04 remaining. Mustangs lead 24-18. Played a great game so far in this first half. McGill now has it. Asking for Scott to come out. He's going to throw it over to Clark on the left wing. He's cross-court pass now over to Scott. Scott with it now. Throws up to McGill up top, back to Scott. Scott on the wing, looks inside to Beard. Now drops it down in there. Beard's going to throw it over in the corner to Perry. Perry's shot blocked by Burks. Pulled in by Fleming, and he hands it back to Miles. Miles is going to push. Miles gets to the foul line, throws it back out to Farrington. Farrington over to Mahan. Mahan drives to the left side, throws it in too high for Fleming. Loose ball, foul. Looks like we're going to get maybe Andrew right there with a push. Pass with a little high for Adam. Andrew tried to come in and make a save. Created a little foul in the process. That's going to be Andrew's second. Team foul number 6. So the Eagles in the bonus the rest of the way. Got a sub back in. We got Childress back in for Andrews. McGill brings it up. 2:25 remaining here in the second. Throws over to Scott. Scott back to McGill. Mustangs now in the 3-2. Throws over to Clark. Clark now back to McGill. Pass down in the corner for Perry. He tries a three again. It's short. Pulled down this time by Beard. Stolen away by Farrington. Farrington throws it up to Burks. Burks, big layup right there. No good. Rebound by Childress.
No call.
There's got to be a foul one way or another right there.
There's got to be something. Way too much contact.
Eagles quickly up the floor. Let's see what we've got. We're going to call a block right there on Adam Fleming. That could have gone either way. Scott was kind of out of control. Adam tried to step in right there and take a foul, and he got called for the block, but I'm not sure how we didn't get a foul right there as Childress got the rebound.
I'll tell you, and one thing that I'm concerned about, Josh, is this game getting a little too physical. Well, it gets so physical, somebody could get hurt out there.
Well, I said it in the first half right there, that's kind of letting them play, and you can't do that in the guys' game. I mean, when they start getting physical, you really got to start blowing your whistle and get control of it. As Scott's first free throw was up, no good, pulled down by Morrison. His goal for the layup is no good, and it's going to be pulled down by Burks. Burks going to throw it over to Mahan. Mahan looks for three. Up, a little bit long, bounces up, and it's good. Nice shooter roll right there by Mahan. Extends the lead now to 9. Summertown now with the ball. Scott has it up top on the ring. Throws over to Morrison. Morrison now over to Clark. Back up to Morrison, now back over to Clark. He drives the baseline, dumps it off to Beard. Beard shot up, no good. Pulled down by Fleming.
Great job.
Fleming now hands it off to Burks. Burks looks to push now, 1:20 to go in the first half. Throws over to Farrington, left side on the corner, back up top, swings it over to Mahan. Mahan quickly doubled right there, and we're going to get a foul right there on Scott.
If you're a Mustang fan right now, everything's going our way.
So far, so good. That's going to be Scott's second. Team foul number 6. As McGill looks to check back in for Summertown, and he's going to replace Clark. Mustangs have it side front court. Burks to inbound for the Mustangs. Throws it in to Mahan. Now back up to Burks, quickly into Childress. Childress left-hand runner up, no good, pulled down by Scott. Approaching 1 minute here in the first half. Mustangs lead by 9. Scott stolen pass right there by Mahan.
Oh, he tripped him. That's got to be a foul, and they do call it.
Foul right there is going to go against McGill. It's going to be his first, team foul number 7. Mahan now going to go to the line for 1 and 1. Mustangs playing great defense in the zone, stepping up in the lanes, putting pressure on Summertown, and right now Summertown can't handle the pressure.
We came to play tonight. I mean, that's all there is to it.
By far best effort so far of the season so far for the Mustangs.
Without a doubt.
Mahan going to step to the line for a 1 and 1. First shot up, short. Mahan almost gets his own rebound, but it's going to be pulled down by number 12. It's going to be pulled down by Atkinson. Atkinson's going to bring it all the way up, kick it over to Morrison. Morrison has it on the left side as we approach 45 seconds here in the first half. Morrison pulls it all the way up to the timeline, throws it over to McGill. McGill now drives in, leans in.
Oh. After all that they have let go tonight, they call that.
And to McGill, he's the one that leans in and creates a contact.
Yeah.
So foul's going to go against Gillespie.
I guess.
It's going to be his first, team number 8. McGill's going to go in for 2. That's Coach Roach and the official right here. They discussed the foul.
Right there, Josh, they didn't even know if...
No, they didn't know if it was on the floor, if it was a 2-point shot or not.
They had no idea.
McGill's first free throw up. It's no good. Fleming's going to come out, and we're going to have Laws in his first action of the game. 39.3 remaining. Mustangs still cling to a 9-point lead. McGill's second free throw up. It's good. Lead now down to 8.
Here come the Mustangs. Gillespie inbounds to Farrington. Farrington scoops it up, and now he crosses half court. Now Farrington in the front court looks, goes on the left side. Dribbles dead, now gets it to Gillespie. Gillespie up top, dribbles. Now he's going to go in the lane, dish outside the Laws. Now back to Gillespie. Gillespie up top to Myhan. Myhan dribbles to the middle, now passes it to Childress. Now to Laws. Laws gets it to Myhan up top. Looking, 5 seconds left in the half, and Myhan puts up a shot, and it's good at the buzzer. What a shot, Josh McDonald.
Yes, as a time counting down right there, as my hand just throws one up, banks it in. That's going to give the Mustangs a 10-point lead going into halftime, 29-19. So far, everything's going the right way for the Mustangs. So, Kyle, let's take a few breaks right here. Let's work up some first half stats, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Riley's Restaurant in Loretto, specializing in the finest Southern food, 853-6909.
Lawrence County Trustee Kylie Weathers committed to quality service for Lawrence Countyans.
For checking, electronic banking, loans, and more, First Metro Bank, Lexington, Alabama, member FDIC.
Shop and save at your local Superama, Loretto, Lawrenceburg, Summertown, for the freshest in produce and meats.
Loretto Lions Club is a member of Lions Club International, the world's largest service club organization, with 46,000 clubs around the globe. Serving the local community, Loretto Lions Club gives sight through vision screenings and countless community projects. In addition to fighting blindness, the Lions Club work today includes aiding this community's seniors, children, and disabled. Loretto Lions Club, proud to serve this community and proud to support Loretto's Mustangs and Lady Mustangs.
Fox Sporting Goods in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee is your home for all sports equipment, clothing, and supplies. Call toll-free 888-272-0313 or locally 766-0313. Located at 203 4th Street, Fox Sporting Goods will customize your team apparel, trophies, and more to your specifications. Fox Sporting Goods, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, your trusted professionals for all sports needs.
Your number one Mustang fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life, to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
A real outstanding football players was that year was Heath Springer. Heath did more looking in the mirror than he did most anything else. He really thought he saw something real pretty in there because everybody called him Hollywood. Most of the time that year when he was trying to block somebody, he'd just dive on his nose and get out of folks' way because he didn't want to mess that pretty face of his up. But the next year he came back and he got in that weight room, we got him developed somewhat and everything, and he became an outstanding football player. And I can say this without reserve, that Heath Springer is probably as good a competitor as I ever coached. When you put him on the field, you never had to worry about him taking a play off. He played every play at a high level.
Mustang Cafe, specializing in fish, steaks, pizza, and more. A reunion every day at the Mustang Cafe.
Make every play count. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from the LHS class of 1983.
Mashburn's General Store, your authorized case knife dealer. Visit us today, Mashburn's General Store, 5 Points, Tennessee.
At Racehorse Deals, we stock quality used appliances at affordable prices. Racehorse Deals, North Military and Loretto.
Loretta Telecom is this area's trusted provider for all communication services. In addition to quality phone service, we offer high-speed DSL, MedAlert services, and more. Located on Main Street, Loretta Telecom began in 1946 with just over 100 phone lines. Today, some 5,000 customers enjoy Loretta Telecom phone and internet services. Call 853-4351 today. Loretta Telecom, connecting you to the world.
Are you reaching your athletic goals? Elite Sports offers sports-specific training for peak athletic performance. Call Josh Purcell for catching lessons, 931-242-6292. For hitting, Stephen Schultz, 629-4383. Or David Weathers for pitching, 279-0574. Elite Sports in Loretto, Tennessee, for athletes at any stage in a sports career. Southern Craft Manufacturing in Loretto, Tennessee blends old world craftsmanship and modern manufacturing for a multitude of steel and brushed finish caskets. Founder Rodney Robinson is dedicated to providing the finest quality at the best value. At Southern Craft Manufacturing, we are committed to choice with a variety of colors and hardware designs for limitless combinations. Southern Craft Manufacturing, North Main Street, Loretto. Toll free 800-413-1778.
Debbie Tidwell invites you to Destiny Salon. Call 853-3328 for your beauty needs.
Go green with Loretta Landscape. Call Jim or Lee at 242-4165 for your landscaping needs.
Augustine Lumber, your building supply company for over 100 years. 853-4898.
County Clerk Chuck Kaiser is committed to the citizens of Lawrence County. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs.
Barry Doss, Tennessee State Representative for the 70th District, proudly supports the Mustangs and Lady Mustangs. Elect William Bottoms, General Sessions Judge. Courteous, efficient, fair. The wise choice. Paid for by William Bottoms.
Tailgate checklist. Cooler.
Check.
Chips.
Check.
Hot dogs.
Check.
Mustang gear.
Check.
Insurance.
Check.
This season, protect your team with insurance from Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services. Keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126.
I'm Butch Toner, former head football coach at Loretto High School, and you're watching Mustang TV.
Everything you need for your home can be found at Green's Home Center in Lawrenceburg. Shop for plumbing, electric, hardware, flooring, and more. Owner Sean Green invites you to stop by Green's Home Center. Call 766-2257. And for hair to rave about, visit Stacy Green at Hair Rave Salon, 766-1111 to schedule your appointment. For floral arrangements, florist for all occasions, 766-1911. Green's Home Center, Hair Rave Salon, and florist for all occasions, 241st Street in Lawrenceburg.
Trust First Farmers with your banking needs. First Farmers for the life you lead. Member FDIC.
The City of Loretto Gas Department is a proud supporter of Mustangs TV. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs.
Assessor of Property Barbara Kaiser, providing courteous and professional service to all Lawrence Countyans.
Neck or shoulder pain? Lawrence County Chiropractic, 766-1024 for full chiropractic care.
Busby Church of God welcomes you and your family to join our worship services. With various ministries such as Youth Drama Team and Impact Student Ministries, we include all ages. Located at 19 Busby Road in Loretto, we invite you to 10 a.m. Sunday School, 10:45 worship, and evening worship at 6. Wednesday night Bible study begins at 7. Visit Busby Church of God, where you'll find a loving and caring congregation waiting on you.
Visit Leoma Tire Center, Highway 43 for your automotive new and used tires. Owner Randall Tees offers quality tires and service at affordable prices. All major brands of tires are available at Leoma Tire Center. Call 852-4833 today or visit us at 2586 Highway 43 in Leoma, Tennessee for tires, brakes, oil changes, alignments, and more. For quality service, visit Randall Tees at Leoma Tire Center. Independently owned and operated, stocking new and used tires.
For home, auto, and life insurance, trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, offering outstanding service to all Tennesseans.
The LHS Class of 92, proud supporters of today's Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs.
Crest Auto Parts, your authorized CarQuest dealer since 1950. Great people, great products, great prices. CarQuest.
J. Mack Chandler, honored to serve Lawrence County as County Executive, 766-4128.
All right, and we're back here on MustangsTV.com. Want to thank you for joining us this evening for Mustangs basketball. Mustangs with a 10-point lead at the half, 29-19. And, Josh, if you're a Mustangs fan, you really can't ask for much better than what we've shown so far this game.
No, they've played well both ends of the floor so far, especially on the defensive end. Forced a lot of turnovers by Summertown, and they've gone down and converted. So, get some quick first half stats for the Mustangs. Fleet score: Lane Myham with 15, Miles Burks with 7, Adam Fleming with 4, and Luke Childress right here with 3. So everybody's playing well. You know, every guy off a bench so far has played well. Starters, bench players, everybody's playing well. Summertown's going to have it to open up the third. As we say, they trail 29-19. It's going to be Scott. Scott's going to inbound to McGill. McGill back over to Scott. Scott now back to McGill. Now to Scott. Back to McGill. Now to Scott. Now on a dribble. Picks up his dribble now. Looks for somebody to go with 2. Goes to McGill. McGill now on a dribble. He's going to come across over here to the left side. Swings it into Beard. Beard now over to Morrison. Morrison back to McGill. McGill's going to fire up a 3. No good. Pulled down. Tried to pull it down by Burks. Knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Summertown ball on the baseline. McGill's going to look to inbound for the Eagles. Looking. Nobody's open. Now gets it into Beard. Beard now to Atkinson. Over to McGill in the corner. McGill's going to pull it all the way back up top. Mustangs still in the 2-3 zone. Giving Summertown fit so far. Morrison has it now. Throws it to McGill. Now over to Scott. Scott thinks about a 3 now. Has the dribble. He's going to come across all the way across the top. Now dumps it into Beard. Beard over to Morrison. Morrison back up to Scott. Now over to McGill. The Summertown's had it now for the first minute. Hadn't taken a shot yet. Now gives to Atkinson. Over to McGill. McGill drives into the foul line. Over to Scott. Scott thinks about a 3. Bumped. Got a little small bump right there, and they're going to call a foul on Ben Farrington.
You think the officials got together at the half and said, we better start calling this one a little tighter?
Yeah, you know they had to have. So it's almost like they hate the call. I mean, it's almost like it's an inconvenience for them. So Eagles ball in. McGill going to fire up a 3 on the wing. It's up. It's good. 3-point basket by Tanner McGill. Cuts the lead now to 7. Burks now inbounds. Has it across the timeline.
Burks looking. He's guarded closely by Morrison. Kicks it right side to Gillespie. Gillespie loses his dribble. Now finds Farrington up top. Farrington dribbles. Now goes toward the right side. Passes to Burks. Burks on the left side. Drives in. Shot in the air. Bounces. Rolls. No good. Rebound Scott for Summertown. He's in the front court. And he's going to be called for traveling.
Nice move right there by Burks. Running up at him right there. Created the turnover as he shuffled his feet. Mustangs now have it. Gillespie looks to inbounds. He gets it into Farrington. Farrington now brings the cross half court now. Gets to the foul line. Dumps it off to Shelton. Shelton throws it out now to Gillespie. He drives in. Baseline shot up. Blocked. They're going to get a foul right there. Looks to be against number 12, Justin Atkinson. And it is. It's going to be his second, team first here in the second half. It's going to send Gillespie to the line to shoot 2.
Gillespie's first shot in the air, nothing but net. He'll have one more from the charity stripe. Takes a dribble, ball in the air, good on that one as well. Nice job on free throws tonight by the Mustangs.
Pushes the lead back up to 9 now. Summertown has it. Gets it into McGill. McGill going to bring across the timeline. They try to spread it out a little bit, see if they can't stretch Mustang zone. McGill now over to Scott. Scott into Atkinson. Down to Beard. Beard quickly back out to Scott. Thought about a three now. Throws it over to Atkinson for three. Up, no good. We're going to get a foul. Foul's going to go against Gillespie. It's going to be his second, team second here in the second half.
Yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to have a lot more fouls this second half.
Wallace in for the Eagles as they inbound on the baseline as McGill looks for somebody open. Gets it into Morrison, now over to Scott. Scott takes a three. Short, pulled down by Shelton. Shelton now going to hand it off to Burks. Burks gets across half court and throws over to Gillespie. Gillespie now on the right wing, picks up his dribble, throws it to Shelton at the top. Shelton looks inside for Nunley. Nobody there. Now over to Farrington. Farrington drives to the foul line, kicks over to Miles on the wing. Miles, 16-footer, shot up, bounce, 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 doesn't fall.
Foul on the rebound is going to be called against the Mustangs.
I think we're going to get Logan on that foul right there. And that's going to be the case. That's going to be Logan's third, team third.
Fleming and Myhan will come back into the game for the Mustangs.
Gillespie and Nunley going to take a seat. Inbound pass to McGill. 5:15 remaining here in the third. Mustangs lead 31-22. McGill has it, top of the key, swings it over to Scott. Scott on the left wing, gives it to Morrison. Quickly inside to Wallace. Wallace up top to McGill. Quick three, up. It's good. McGill's second three-point basket of the second half. It's going to be a timeout for the Eagles. Full timeout. 5 minutes remaining. Mustangs lead by 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Loretta Telecom is this area's trusted provider for all communication services. In addition to quality phone service, we offer high-speed DSL, MedAlert services, and more. Located on Main Street, Loretta Telecom began in 1946 with just over 100 phone lines. Today, some 5,000 customers enjoy Loretta Telecom phone and internet services. Call 853-4351 today. Loretta Telecom, connecting you to the world.
Are you reaching your athletic goals? Elite Sports offers sports-specific training for peak athletic performance. Call Josh Purcell for catching lessons, 931-242-6292. For hitting, Stephen Schultz, 629-4383. Or David Weathers for pitching, 279-0574. Elite Sports in Loretto, Tennessee, for athletes at any stage in a sports career.
All right, back here from Summertown High School, Mustangs get set to take the ball in after the timeout. Ball comes into Burks. Burks quickly in the front court, going to drive in. Now kick it to Myhan in the corner. Shot up, no good. Rebound Mustangs, and Shelton gets it to Myhan. Myhan going to go all the way in, up and good.
Nice job right there by Farrington getting that rebound and keeping the ball alive. The stretch of lead now back to 8. Summertown now with the ball. That's going to be McGill. McGill over to Scott. Scott dumps it into Beard. Beard picked up by Fleming. He's going to continue out, tries to kick it out to the wing, throws it away. Turnover, Eagles. That ought to be a technical because the coach just bounced the ball all the way over the official's head out of frustration.
That's always a technical. I don't know.
As hard as he slammed it, it could have easily been called. So the Eagles going to pick up full court pressure against the Mustangs as Farrington looks to inbound. Still looking, gets it into Burks. Burks corrals it now. He's on the dribble, guarded closely by Morrison. Gets across half court, kicks it over to Farrington on the wing. Farrington now brings it up to the foul line, gives it to Myhan. Myhan up for three. It's up, a little long. Pulled down by Andrew. Andrew had great position right there on Scott. Scott's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be 3 on Scott. Second team foul against the Eagles.
Going to have Atkinson back into the game for Scott.
4:13 remaining here in the third. We're going to get a 30-second timeout by the Mustangs as they lead by 8. Back in 30 seconds.
Loretto Lions Club is a member of Lions Club International, the world's largest service club organization, with 46,000 clubs around the globe. Serving the local community, Loretto Lions Club gives sight through vision screenings and countless community projects. In addition to fighting blindness, the Lions Club work today includes aiding this community's seniors, children, and disabled. Loretto Lions Club, proud to serve this community and proud to support Loretto's Mustangs and Lady Mustangs.
For the best old-fashioned burgers in town, visit Brimstone's Burgers, Baskets, and Brews on Lexington Highway in Loretto.
Call Bill Bradley for your chainsaw sharpening needs at 931-242-4401.
For country goodness in every bite, shop USDA-inspected Pete's Country Meats in Loretto.
All right, we're back here on Mustangs TV. Pass comes in to Fleming off the timeout. Shot up no good. Rebound, Burks. Shot up no good. And then
Shelton pulled down.
Mr. Shelton gets the rebound and puts it in.
Lead back up now to 10. Summertown has the ball. Morrison now with it up on the left wing. Now on the dribble. Guarded closely with my hand, kicks over to McGill. McGill, quick three. It's up, it's good. It's his third three of the third quarter, and they've all been quick shots. He doesn't take long to get the shot up. Burks now with it for the Mustangs. Guarded closely by Morrison. He spins around top of the key. Throws over to Farrington. Farrington, he fires up a three. Shot up, no good. Pulled down by Shelton. Shelton now spins. Left hand shot up, no good. Fleming went up with it. Try to draw a foul, no call. Eagles now with it. That's going to be Atkinson. Atkins throws a Perry. Perry over to Morrison. Morrison all the way down to Atkinson. His 18-foot shot up. It's good.
Cuts the lead within 5.
Cuts the lead to 5. Quick pass into Farrington. See if Farrington pushes. He's going to pull it back out. Going to kick it to Burks. Burks, quick three. He's going to miss a little left. Rebound now by Perry. And that's what you don't want with the Mustangs. They've worked the ball good so far. McGill fires up a quick three, and it's good. Another three by McGill. It's 4-3 of the quarter as the lead now cut to 2. Farrington with the ball now. Right side of the wing, gets it in Shelton. Shelton backs it in. Fires over to Fleming. 15-foot shot up, rattles out. Shelton with a rebound up. Good. Basket counts, and we're going to get a foul. Andrew Shelton, nice rebound right there. Foul's going to go against Atkinson. It's going to be his third. Team third here in the third quarter. Burks, Farrington going to take a breather as Andrew goes to the line, try to complete the three-point play and extend the lead back out to 5. First trip for Andrew to the line tonight. 2 dribbles. Shot is up. Shot's good.
Good shot.
5 points in the quarter for Andrews. The lead goes back to 38-33. 2:40 remaining here in the third. Morrison now throws over to McGill. Back up to Morrison. Morrison now with a dribble. Pulls it all the way back out to half court. Quick in pass now to Beard. Beard spins around, goes in. Shots up. He's going to be fouled right there by Fleming. Fleming tried to go for the block. Just got a little bit part of the wrist right there, but that was a good move by Beard to get in. Let's see. That's going to be Adams. It's going to be Adams' third foul. It's going to be team foul number 4 against the Mustangs. Going to send Beard to the line for 2.
He dribbles. First shot in the air. Good.
Lead back down to 4. Childress going to come in for Shelton.
One more shot from the charity stripe for Beard. He dribbles. Shot in the air. Good.
Nunley back in. He's going to take Fleming's spot. 38-35, 2:27 remaining in the third. Mustangs ball. Myhan looks inbounds as the Eagles will pressure full court. Myhan looking to get somebody in. Finds Gillespie. Gillespie now has it left side. He's going to bring it across the timeline.
Gillespie, left side.
Summertown into man-to-man. Gillespie has it. Going to dump it down into Nunley. Nunley drives down in, loses control. Picked up by Childress. Basket's good. Nice basket right there by Childress as he picked up the loose ball. Extends the lead back out to 5. McGill has it for the Eagles. Going to throw it over to Perry. Perry up to McGill. Almost stolen by Myhan. McGill picks up his dribble. Now going to kick it out to 34. It's going to be Reidner. McGill's 3 up. No good. Pulled down by Gillespie. Little heat check right there by McGill. Finally goes cold. Gillespie now has it on the left wing. Under 2 to play here in the third. Myhan has it knocked away by McGill. Knocked out of bounds. And they're going to give it. They're going to give it to Summertown, but I don't understand how if the ball was knocked out, Mustangs should have maintained possession. So
yeah, I don't get that one.
McGill has it. up here at the top. He's going to throw it over here to Ridner. Ridner going to quickly get it into Beard. He tries to make a move on Nunley. No good. McGill, quick three up again. It's good. McGill's 5th three of the quarter.
He's the one to stop.
Mustangs get it in now. It's going to be Gillespie. Gillespie brings it up. 1:18 remaining in the third. Mustangs lead to 40-38. Gillespie now over to Mahan. Mahan has it on the wing, guarded by McGill. The shot goes up. They're going to call a jump foul. I don't see how, one, we didn't either get a foul, or two, how it wasn't knocked out of bounds by McGill.
This guy out here didn't know what to call. He has no idea.
They're going to call. They're going to give a jump ball, so Mustangs are going to maintain possession. So I don't know. Mahan did a smart job. He saw McGill kind of swatting at it, see if he can't draw a foul. So it's hard to tell if Lane got fouled or if he just had the ball knocked out of his hands. Farrington's going to check back in for the Mustangs. As Mahan gets it into Farrington. Farrington now on the dribble, guarded by Ridner. Farrington drives in. They're going to get Ridner now with a block. That's going to be Ridner's first foul. That's going to be team foul number 4 against the Eagles. Mustangs will have it. Side front court. Mahan looks to inbound. Gets it in over to Childress. Childress kicks it back out to Farrington. Farrington now on the dribble. Gets to the foul line. Still on the dribble. Shot, pump fake up. Good.
Oh, good move.
Nice leaner right there. Ben got Ridner up in the air, leaned in right there, made a little 6-foot scoop shot, extends the lead to 4. Under a minute to play here in third. Ridner has it way out on the right wing. He's going to throw it all the way up top to McGill. McGill switches over to Perry. Perry all the way to Ridner. Ridner up to McGill. Mahan tried to get a steal, knocked away. Perry swings it over to the left side. His three up, no good. Tapped away by Farrington. He tried to save it and keep it in bounds, but he was on the line right there. So Eagles will have it side front court. 29.3 remaining in the third. Mustangs lead by 4. Atkinson's going to inbound to McGill. McGill 15 here in the third, all 3-point baskets. Swings over to Ridner. Ridner, Atkinson on the foul baseline right there. Shot comes up short. Farrington now with it. Looks to push a little bit. Gets it over to Childress. Childress back to Farrington. Farrington's going to pull it off, save for 1. Down to 11. Farrington waves Nunley off. Going to drive in. Shot up. Going to be no good. We're going to get the foul. It's going to go against number 10. It's going to be Perry. It's going to be Perry's second. Actually, they're going to call it on 12.
Atkinson.
That's going to be on Atkinson. That's going to be his 4th. I'll take that. It's going to be his 4th. It's going to be team foul number 5. It's going to send Farrington to the line for 2. His first up, money.
Pushes the lead back to 5.
Ben now. Couple dribbles. Second foul shot up. Rattles in. It's also good. Lead now up to 6. McGill inbounds. 5 seconds remaining in third. He's going to take a drive all the way in for a scoop shot. Kicks it over in the corner for Perry for 3. Blocked by Childress. Nice play right there, and that's going to end the third quarter. Mustangs lead 44-38. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Barry Doss, Tennessee State Representative for the 70th District, proudly supports the Mustangs and Lady Mustangs. Elect William Bottoms, General Sessions Judge, courteous, efficient, fair. The wise choice, paid for by William Bottoms.
Everything you need for your home can be found at Green's Home Center in Lawrenceburg. Shop for plumbing, electric, hardware, flooring, and more. Owner Sean Green invites you to stop by Green's Home Center. Call 766-2257. And for hair to rave about, visit Stacy Green at Hair Rave Salon, 766-1111 to schedule your appointment. For floral arrangements, florist for all occasions, 766-1911. Green's Home Center, Hair Rave Salon, and florist for all occasions, 241st Street in Lawrenceburg.
And we're back on MustangsTV.com, getting ready to kick off the fourth quarter here at Summertown. Mustangs currently with a 44-38 lead on the inbound. Scott going to shoot Scott with a 3, no good. Rebound, going to be a jump ball called.
Mustangs will have possession.
Yep, Summertown got it at the start of the quarter, so Possession goes over to the Mustangs.
Eagles look to inbound. Eagles look to pressure right here. Mustangs look to inbound.
Mahan getting molested on the pass.
Big
not
time.
called.
Nobody even looks at it. Morrison had to steal. He's going to pull it all the way up top. Going to throw it over to Scott. Scott over to Morrison. Going to swing it over to Perry. Perry now back up to Morrison. Back over to Scott on the right side. He's picking his dribble up now. Throws it to Morrison up top. McGill sneaks over in the corner now. He's going to fire up a quick three. Short. Childress gets the rebound right there. He's going to be on the line. Best bet right there is probably just go ahead and let it go, but not used to the smaller court, so it's going to be a turnover. 7:28 remaining in the game. Mustangs still up 6. McGill looks to inbounds. Throws it all the way back into the backcourt to Scott. Scott now has it on the dribble. Mustangs in the 2-3 zone. Scott throws it over to Morrison. Morrison quickly back to Scott. Scott now to Morrison. Morrison back over to Scott. Scott thought about a three, now passes back to Morrison. They're looking inside. Now get it inside to Beard. Beard wheels around. He steps on the baseline. Shot will not count. Turnover against the Eagles now. Mustangs have it baseline. It's going to be Miles Burks. Burks looks to inbound now. Gets it to Farrington. Farrington now going to be guarded by Perry as everybody clears out. Coach Roach calling a play right here. Let's see what we've got. Farrington now on the dribble. Clears it out, gets inside the lane, pump fake, shot up, shot, rattles off. Childress battles for the rebound. They're going to say the off him right there. Eagles going to have it. Childress had good position right there, just couldn't pull it in. Mustangs lead by 6, 6:54 remaining in the game. McGill now picks it up. Slowly going to walk it up. Mustangs still in the 2-3. Kind of a little matchup now. McGill now on the dribble. Gets it over on the right side. Picks his dribble up, guarded closely by Farrington. Throws it over to Morrison. Morrison has it all the way up in the top right-hand corner. Walks up for three, takes a long three shot up, no good. Pulled down by Childress. They're going to call him with a travel right there. Kind of got bumped right there by Scott, but no call. Still great effort right there by Childress. The Shelton's going to come in and replace him. 6:33 to go in the game. Eagles have it on the baseline. McGill gets it into Scott. Scott's going to pull it up. Right here, it steps inside. A little 16-footer dropped off to Beard. Beard goes up. He's going to be fouled by Nunley. Not a bad foul right there by Logan. Saved an easy 2.
Absolutely.
But that's going to be his 4th. That's going to be the team 5th. That's going to send Beard to the line for 2. Beard is 2 for 3 so far tonight from the line. Mustangs still playing pretty good ball. Pretty good defense right there. Left-handed free throw. First shot up. It's good. Lead now down to 5. Beard gets set to take his second free throw. Second shot up. It's also good. Lead now 4. 44-40. Fleming back into the game for the Mustangs. He'll replace Nunley. Burks to inbound for the Mustangs. He's going to get it to Farrington. Farrington gives it back to Burks. Everybody clears out. Miles is going to bring it up, guarded by Morrison. Miles gets across half court, gets over here on the right side of the wing, gets inside the foul line, throws over to Ben. Ben now drives the baseline, pulls it back out, spins back to the baseline, drops it off to Shelton. Shelton now at the foul line. Looks inside to Fleming. Lob up, lob good. Great position by Adam. Great touch pass by Andrew. Pushes the lead now back to 6. McGill has it on the left side. Going to swing to Morrison. Morrison back up top to McGill. Quickly over to Scott. Scott looking inside. Decides to give it to McGill. McGill still on the dribble up top. Throws over to Scott. Scott looks for 3. Scott's 3's good. We've got a timeout by Summertown. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout as they've cut the lead to 46-43. We'll come back for the last 5:46 of the fourth quarter in 60 seconds.
Loretta Telecom is this area's trusted provider for all communication services. In addition to quality phone service, we offer high-speed DSL, MedAlert services, and more. Located on Main Street, Loretta Telecom began in 1946 with just over 100 phone lines. Today, some 5,000 customers enjoy Loretta Telecom phone and internet services. Call 853-4351 today. Loretta Telecom, connecting you to the world.
Are you reaching your athletic goals? Elite Sports offers sports-specific training for peak athletic performance. Call Josh Purcell for catching lessons, 931-242-6292. For hitting, Stephen Schultz, 629-4383. Or David Weathers for pitching, 279-0574. Elite Sports in Loretto, Tennessee, for athletes at any stage in a sports career.
All right, and we're back here from Summertown. Mustangs inbound the ball. Burks has it. Dish over to Farrington in the front court. Farrington looks, now drives to the right corner where he's double teamed, and it's stolen by the Eagles. Here come the Eagles. McGill in the front court. Drive inside. Shot up. Good, and draws the foul.
Now, Kyle, you tell me how the guy all the way out front makes a call when the guy right there 6 feet from him doesn't call anything.
Yeah.
Foul's going to go against Fleming. It's going to be.
They're going to give Coach Rochester a technical foul on the Mustang sideline. And I'm sure he was asking that referee the same thing that you just asked me, Josh.
Yeah.
And it must have hurt his feelings, is all I could figure.
And the thing about it is, Micah never raised his voice.
No.
You know, the entire time. He never raised his voice. So.
That means Micah probably spoke the truth right there. Couldn't handle it. First shot up and good by McGill. Second shot up and good. And now the Eagles have the lead all of a sudden. He'll get one more.
It's no good.
So now the Eagles, on that key call, will get the ball at half court.
And now they have a 1 point lead right there with a 4 point play.
Coach Roach,
essentially with a technical in the 2.
Coach Roach and the official who called the technical now having a powwow over on the sideline. And
it's going to be 5 fouls on Fleming as he picked up the foul down low. So 5 on him. Summertown now with the ball. 5:22 to go. Now with a lead of 1. McGill going to hand it right back to Scott. Now they're going to expand it. They're going to try to clear out, let Scott take Myham one-on-one. Scott's going to pick a dribble up now. He's going to swing it over to 24. That's going to be Price. Price going to drive in. Going to throw it out to McGill. McGill gets to the foul line inside. Picks
3 seconds. Up. 3 seconds.
Now kicks it out to Price. Price is going to pull it out, guarded by Shelton. Price now going to hand off to McGill. McGill has it at the top. Picked up right there. Picks his dribble up. Now going to throw to Morrison. Morrison guarded by Farrington. Almost got a steal right there. Almost a back court. Morrison still on his dribble. I want a 5-second call right there. Got a screen right there. Morrison still on the dribble. Gets inside the foul line. Stolen away by Farrington. Myhan picks it up. Myhan's going to drive all the way in. Foul
and the foul.
And the basket.
Count it.
Basket will count. Lane Myhan drives all the way in. Takes the contact by Scott. That's going to be Scott's 4th team foul, number 6. I'm not sure what Scott's wanting to know about. I mean, he clearly went up, committed to foul, so that's going to give the Mustangs a 48-47 lead as Myhan goes to try to complete the 3-point play.
McGill out here talking to this same official that gave Coach Rochester a technical foul and, you know, kind of talking with a little attitude and, you know, no call. So what do you do?
Myhan missed the free throw. Rebound by Scott. He pulls it all the way up now, picks his dribble up. Going to dish it off to McGill. McGill going to drive in, push off, no call, kicks to Perry in the corner for 3. It's good. 3-point basket now gives the Eagles a 2-point lead. 4:10 to go in a game. Burks brings it up for the Mustang, gets it into Nunley. Nunley comes around.
Is he going to call a foul? Yep.
We're going to get a hold right there. Let's see if we got 24. That's what it's going to be. They're going to call a foul on Price. That's just going to be his first. It's going to be team foul number 7. So Logan going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. First trip tonight for Logan. Shot up. Shot's good. Cuts the lead now to 1.
Nothing but nylon.
50-49. 4:06 to go. Heat's kind of picking back up here in Summertown's gym. Nunley now, free throw up. Free throw's also good. He ties it 50-50. Eagles inbound. Scott's going to have it. He's going to hand off to McGill. Farrington's going to pick him up full court. McGill now gets across half court. Now gets to the right side. Drives down to the baseline. He's going to come all the way down, pull it all the way back up top, still guarded by Farrington. McGill has it now, picks his dribble up, going to hand off to Scott. Scott's got it by my hand now. Beard sets a screen, picked up by Shelton. He's over to Perry. Perry wants another three. It's up, it's good. 3-point basket by Perry gives the Eagles a 3-point lead. As Burks gets it up, gets across the timeline, going to throw over to Mahan. Mahan now waves Logan out top. Mahan's going to drive down, pulls back, 3-shot of his own, up, no good. Pulled down by Price. Price is going to bring it across half court. Slows it up. Nobody's picked him up yet. Now Shelton does. He's going to hand off to Scott. Summertown's probably going to look to slow it down maybe a little bit. Scott has it now on a dribble, comes across to the left side, hands to McGill. He's cut off by Farrington. Farrington now tries to get a steal. He's going to get a little bump right there. So foul's going to go against Ben. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 8. It's going to send McGill to the line, shooting 1 and 1. Going to have Atkinson in for Price.
The Eagles suddenly caught fire, it seems.
Well, the technical, having that 4-point play right there really made a big difference. McGill's first free throw up. It's good. Lead now up to 4. 54-50, 3:06 remaining. As McGill looks to take his second free throw. It's up. It's also good.
55-50.
Lead now 5. Inbound comes to Farrington. Farrington's going to bring it across. Now 3 minutes remaining in the game as Ben has it up here at the top of the key. He's going to bring it up. Berg's going to take it from him. Berg's still on the dribble.
All of a sudden, the Summertown student section that sat down at one point in the first half is now up and chanting.
Pass back down to Bergs. He gets a nice little layup. Good pass right there by Ben.
Bergs says let him
to 3.
Bergs says let him chant. McGill with the ball now for the Eagles. Crosses half court. He's being guarded by Mahan. Little push off, no call. McGill now dead. Stripped by Mahan. Mahan with the ball, and he is able to control. Now crosses the timeline. Mahan, the hands off to Burks up top. Burks dribbles, passes to Mahan in the right side. Now up to Shelton. Now to Nunley. Now over on the left side to Farrington. Farrington looks, finds Mahan up top. Mahan going to drive all the way in. Shot up, no good. But he draws the foul, much to the dismay of the Summertown crowd.
Foul's going to go against Beard. That's going to be his first, team foul number 8. It's going to send Lane back to the line to shoot 2. I think basically what happened was Lane was already going up before Beard could get in and establish position. So, see if Lane can make them count. First free throw up, a little short. 55-52, 2:07 remaining in the game. Mahan with 1 free throw, try to cut it down to 2. 2 dribbles, shot up. Long, pulled down by Shelton.
Shelton has it.
Right back good. Cut it to 1. Good play right there by Nunley to tip it over to Andrew. Andrew went straight up with it, 55-54. Scott now with the ball. He wants a screen by Beard. Switched off over right there. Scott now guarded by Shelton. Scott still on the dribble. Nobody from Summertown really moving. It's just Scott up top dribbling. He wants to take Andrew one-on-one. He drives down. Going to get a hand check right there on Andrew on the floor. So it's going to send Scott to the line with 1 and 1.
1:42 left in the ball game. Scott goes to the line.
Third foul on Andrew, team foul number 9. So still 1 and 1. Scott not been in the line so far tonight. Big free throw right here. Shots up.
No good.
Battles out.
Rebound, Logan Nunley.
Knocked out of bounds. Foul by Beard.
Beard went over his back. No call, but it goes out of bounds to the Mustangs.
And Mahan's going to look to inbound. 1:40 to go. He's going to get the ball into Farrington. Farrington quickly guarded by Perry right there. He's going to throw it all the way up to Burks. Burks is going to push. We're going to get a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. 1:35 to go. Summertown leads 55-54. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Trust First Farmers with your banking needs. First Farmers for the life you lead. Member FDIC.
The City of Loretto Gas Department is a proud supporter of Mustangs TV. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs.
Assessor of Property Barbara Kaiser, providing courteous and professional service to all Lawrence Countyans.
Neck or shoulder pain? Lawrence County Chiropractic, 766-1024 for full chiropractic care.
Debbie Tidwell invites you to Destiny Salon. Call 853-3328 for your beauty needs.
Go green with Loretta Landscape. Call Jim or Lee at 242-4165 for your landscaping needs.
Augustine Lumber, your building supply company for over 100 years. 853-4898.
County Clerk Chuck Kaiser is committed to the citizens of Lawrence County. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs.
Back here at Summertown, Eagles currently lead by 1, but there's still 1:35 left on the clock. Burks has the ball off the inbound. He dribbles up top. Pass over on the left side to Farrington. Now Nunley has it. Passes up top to Shelton. Shelton over to Myhan. Myhan drives in. Dish out to Burks. And it's good. Miles the Works Burks.
Gives the Mustangs a 2-point lead now, 57-55. Eagles have it. That's going to be Atkinson now, top of the key. Atkinson guarded by Farrington. Still on the dribble, top of the key. He's going to hand off to Scott. Scott's going to pull across the top, swing it over to Atkinson. Look for Perry in the corner. Nowhere. Up top to Scott, in down to Beard. Beard's going to drive Perry in a 3. Little tip right there by Burks. Pulled down by Nunley. Now going to Farrington. Under a minute to go. 45 seconds. Mustangs with a 2-point lead.
Slow it down right here if you're the Mustangs.
Burks gives it to Myhan right there. Let's see if Summertown's got a foul right here. Burks going to cover it up. Foul right there against McGill. That's going to send Burks to the line, shooting 1-1. That's going to be McGill's second, team foul number 9. So everybody's shooting 2 the rest of the way after this foul shot here. Miles going to the line where he has not been to the line yet, and we're going to have a timeout by Summertown. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take one with them. 35.6 remaining. Mustangs lead 2. Back in 30 seconds.
For your home, shop Green's Furniture Store Incorporated in Loretto. New furniture, appliances, and electronics are waiting. Shop brands such as Maytag, Lazy Boy, Amana, GE, Toshiba, Ashley, and more. Open 8:30 to 5 Monday through Saturday, closed on Thursday. Toll free 877-853-6140 or locally 853-6140. Green's Furniture Store, offering quality and service since 1944.
Back from Summertown, we've got a barn burner going. 35.6 left in the ball game. Miles the Works Burks goes to the free throw line. Mustangs with a 2-point lead. Burks dribbles, eyes the mark, shot in the air, good. He's got ice water flowing through his veins. Gives the Mustangs a 3-point lead. Miles takes a couple of dribbles, eyes the mark, shot in the air, this one good as well. Gives the Mustangs a 4-point lead now with 33 seconds and counting. McGill in the front court, passes to Scott. Scott back to McGill. McGill looks, dribbles over to Scott. Scott, 3-ball blocked. And the Mustangs get the rebound, and we're going to have a foul as Myhan started driving to the other end. Foul's going to be on number 12.
That's going to be 5 on Atkinson. That's going to be team foul number 10. So it's going to send Lane Myhan to the line, shooting 2 the rest of the way. Mustangs lead 59-55. 4-point lead, 21.2 seconds remaining. Let's see if Lane can push this lead up to 6. You got to know Summertown's going to get it down. They're going to want to get it to McGill and Perry. They've been their big 3-point shooters.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if Lane can make it hurt right here. First free throw up, just short.
This is a big one right here. This will make it a
5
game.
Even if he misses, it's still 2 possession, but you still want that extra cushion. Lane, second free throw. It's up. It's good.
Timeout, Mustangs. Coach Roach wants to talk about it. Let's see. Is it going to be a 30
Gotta be
or
a full. Got to be a full.
Got to be a full. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Your number one Mustang fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
Back here in Summertown, 21.2 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs lead 60-55. It's going to be Summertown's ball on the baseline. Kyle, you know they're going to have to look for something quick, and if you're Summertown, the best thing is you don't go for necessarily a three. You go for the best quick shot you can get, even
absolutely.
if it's just an easy two. So let's see if the Mustangs kind of put on a little bit of pressure, and I think they are. So it's going to be Morrison inbound to Scott. Scott now gets across half court. They're going to look probably for McGill. Scott now going to drive in, throws it over to McGill. McGill forces up a three, way back, no good. Pulled down by Nunley. Nunley has it right there. He's going to be fouled by Perry. That's going to send Nunley to the line for two. That's going to be the second foul on Perry. 9.6 seconds remaining. Mustangs up 5. Official has to remind Coach Roach he's got to stay seated right there. So Coach Roach is kind of getting the excitement get to him a little bit, and I can't blame him.
Absolutely not. I'm excited up here.
It's been a great game. Nunley's first free throw up, money, nothing but net. 3 of 3 so far for Logan at the foul line. Lead up to 6. Shot up, off, short. Pulled down Morrison quickly up to the Eagles. Fired up to McGill. McGill wants a three. It's good. Timeout by Summertown. 3.7 seconds remaining. Mustangs lead 61-58. It's going to be a 60-second timeout, Kyle. Let's take a break, and we'll come back in about 30.
Riley's Restaurant in Loretto, specializing in the finest Southern food. 853-6909.
Lawrence County Trustee Kylie Weathers, committed to quality service for Lawrence Countyans.
For checking, electronic banking, loans, and more, First Metro Bank, Lexington, Alabama, member FDIC.
Shop and save at your local Superama, Loretto, Lawrenceburg, Summertown, for the freshest in produce and meats.
Back here from Summertown, Josh, what are you looking for right here if you're the Mustangs?
Biggest thing is just get the inbound pass in, cover up. You don't have to get across the timeline with just 3.7 seconds. Get it in, let them foul you.
Burks has handed the ball. He gets it to Farrington. Farrington, they were late starting the clock, and with 1.5, Farrington is going to go to the line for a chance to put this one away.
Foul's going to be on Perry. That's going to be his third. Biggest thing we need right here is Ben to make one. 3-point lead, 1.5 seconds remaining. If he makes one, the game's over.
We are in the two-shot bonus. First shot in the air, good.
62-58, Mustangs lead now. Farrington takes the second shot. That shot's going to be up. It's going to be good. 5-point lead now. Morrison's going to look to inbounds, going to get up to McGill. McGill with a quick shot from half court. No good. And that's going to be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustangs, hard-fought victory. 63-58 win for the Mustangs. Huge district win. You got to be happy with the effort. Probably the best game we've seen the Mustangs play all year.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, just such a great ball game. You know, Summertown, I got to admit, at first I thought, you know, man, we're going to run away with this one. But the Eagles came out, you know, they came out and started hitting all of a sudden. And then the Mustangs, you know, were able to stay in and maintain the lead and, you know, come away with this win tonight. Huge district win for the Mustangs. Let's go ahead and take a short break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with some comments.
We knew we were going to have a pretty good football team. And then, of course, we went to Lawrenceburg. Loretta had never beaten Lawrenceburg, and when Donnie ran that touchdown, all of a sudden she said things started flying up in the air and all this kind of stuff, and my wife just prayed that somebody wasn't holding the baby. They'd probably thrown the baby up in the air too. That was a great night for the city of Loretta and the town of Loretta. You know, it put us on the map basically, and the kids knew that too.
Back here at Summertown High School, Mustangs escape with a 63-58 win. here in Summertown. Josh, you got the final stats for us.
Yeah, we'll start with Summertown. Leading scorer for them was Tanner McGill with 27, followed up with Camden Perry with 3. Luke Scott had 9, Timmy Beard with 6, Justin Atkinson with 3, for a total of 58 for the Mustangs. Leading scorer tonight, Lane Myhan with 20, Miles Burks with 14, Andrew Shelton with 7, Ben Farrington with 6, Luke Childress with 5, Logan Nunley with 3, Gillespie with 2, Fleming with 2. All around, I mean, it was an all-around balanced game. You know, Mustangs got up early, you know, kept the lead into the first half, all the way into the third quarter. Summertown got hot in the third right there, figured it up. I think they had 5 or 6 threes right there in the third. Took the lead in the fourth quarter, and then the Mustangs battled back, got a lead right there as Miles Burks hit that big 3, and then closed it out from the foul line after that. So big win for the Mustangs.
Oh, huge. We want to throw in, I'm not sure if we ever gave you the Papa John's player of the game for the girls' side, but that goes to Riley Littrell tonight. We want to congratulate Riley. All around great hustle in the game. And for the boys' side, first let me say, tonight on the Knights boys player of the game, it's one of the most difficult player of the games that we've had to decide on thus far this season. And so I want to say that first, everybody, there were several candidates. Everybody did a great job. It was really hard choosing. In the end, Josh, we had to go with Miles Burks.
Yeah, Miles played great very early on, and then right there in the fourth quarter, coming down as we trailed by 2, he made the big 3 and then followed up with some key foul shots right there to get the lead back up to 4. And then Mustangs just played great defense and made the free throws the rest of the way. So big district win tonight here from Summertown. So got the split. Kind of wish the girls' game would end a little bit differently, but
I guarantee you the girls and Coach Tibbs do too.
Yep, but boys come back, battled out, hard-fought game up here at Summertown. So big district win. So next action is what, Monday night at Rogers?
I believe it's Tuesday.
Is that a Tuesday game?
I believe so. Regardless, it's on the broadcast calendar. We will have it live for you. Rest assured, we will be there and we will have it live.
So we appreciate you tuning in to Mustangs TV tonight. So this is Josh McDonald.
And I'm Kyle Johnson. So long from Summertown tonight. Everybody have a good, safe weekend. And we'll see you back on the next game. Good night.